All right. It is about 8 o'clock in the evening, Wednesday, April the 3rd, 2019. Welcome back to Redneck Rantings. We got us a brand new rant tonight. And tonight we are ranting about the trailer for the up and coming zombie horror comedy film, The Dead Don't Die. Now, first off, I'm a huge fan of the zombie genre. Have been since I was a kid. George Romero is one of the cultural icons of cinema as far as I'm concerned. I've always liked the zombie genre, and I particularly like the comedy spin on it, and this looks like it's going to be one of the better ones. Excuse me, little shine here. Probably shouldn't drink so much of that stuff, but it's such a tasty tipple. As I was saying, The Dead Don't Die. It is a comedy zombie film, kind of in the spirit of Shaun of the Dead or Zombieland, that is going to be coming out on June 15th. So if you liked Shaun of the Dead or you liked Zombieland starring Woody Harrelson and comedy icon, well, heck, just acting icon Bill Murray, you're going to like this. In fact, Mr. Murray is one of the stars of this film. In Zombieland, he had kind of a cute little walk-on role where he basically played himself. Let's get into the meat of this. On the surface, The Dead Don't Die is a pretty standard-looking zombie outbreak film. Basically what happens is, it's a small town, the dead come back, they start doing zombie stuff. They appear to be a little bit more sentient than your typical shamblers, like, again, in any of Mr. Romero's great works, or Shaun of the Dead, or Zombieland. There's an amazing scene where zombie Carol Kane is lurching along going, Chardonnay, which I thought was hilarious. But this looks like it's going to be a particularly amusing take on it, because these are being portrayed as just regular, ordinary folks who are just kind of coming to terms with the fact that, oh yeah, this is a tiny little town, the police force is like 3 people, and the dead are walking the earth. This movie, in addition to having some great comedic beats just in the trailer alone, and I can't wait to see it, I've already made up my mind, has got some amazing artillery behind it in terms of writing, directing, casting. The effects look really good. It's written and directed by Jim Jarmusch. If you don't know who Jim Jarmusch is by name, you might recognize him from a couple of projects if you're a cinema nerd like I am. Johnny Depp's black and white Western from about 10, 15 years ago, Dead Man, which, if you haven't seen it, I really, really recommend it. That was an epic film. Nice little quiet character study starring Johnny Depp. Also, Ghost Dog, Way of the Samurai, starring the amazing Mr. Forrest Whitaker. Another great film by Jim Jarmusch. Now he's taking on the zombie comedy horror genre, and it looks like he's doing some great work in it. It's got a lot of other awesome names. It's got, like I said, the iconic Mr. Bill Murray as the town sheriff. It's got Adam Driver, a.k.a. Kylo Ren, from the Last Jedi. It's got Tilda Swinton. I mentioned Miss Kane, who has been around in the comedy business doing films just forever. It's got rock icon Iggy Pop. It's got name after name after name. Chloe Sevigny. Basically, they just opened up a bag of celebrities and just started dumping it out into this movie. And normally, star power really doesn't sell a film for me. What the stars are doing in this film is what's really pitching it for me. You've got these really high-level names. Steve Buscemi is in this. He plays a farmer in this movie. He plays one of the townsfolk. You've got these really high-level names just playing these ordinary, run-of-the-mill, small-town, middle Americana type people in the midst of a zombie apocalypse and dealing with it. I'm going to be putting the trailer in the description. You really need to check this out. There's not a whole lot that I can say about this movie without spoiling the trailer. I basically gave away one of the gags. In the trailer. What I'm enjoying about this is that it's got Jarmusch's stamp of very recognizable people in kind of quirky, offbeat situations, behaving about like you would expect people to behave in real life under whatever conditions happen to be the source of the film. Obviously, trailers try to sell the sizzle on a movie, but this one looks like you've got good pacing, good verbal and physical comedy. Looks like you've got really, really good chemistry between the various characters. And, you know, again, you've got some amazing talents. Tilda Swinton is brilliant in this as the town funeral director. There's an amazing scene of her getting two bodies ready for viewing that just about had me pissing myself with laughter. The zombie effects are good. They're not really over the top. It doesn't look like they made much, if any, use of CGI, which I really like. I much prefer practical effects, especially in a film like this. The dialogue feels very natural. The jokes feel very natural in the trailer. All in all, this looks like it is going to be one of the better examples of zombie cinema in general. Quite possibly the best example, at least on a par with Shaun of the Dead, of the zombie comedy horror. And I've seen a bunch of ones like that, like Fido, starring the amazing Mr. Billy Connolly. It's definitely going to be way up there if the trailer is any promise. It's called The Dead Don't Die. It's out June 15th. I'm going to post a link to the trailer in the description. If you enjoy good comedy, if you enjoy zombies, if you enjoy a bit of action, if you enjoy ordinary people in what the hell did we land in type of situations, this looks like it's going to be your kind of movie. I'm going to keep you updated on this film because it really looks awesome. Odds are I'll do a review when I see it because, baby, you bet your ass I'm going to see this movie. That's all for now. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell button. If there's anything you'd like me to rant about, by all means, mention it in the comments below. Whatever you want me to go off about, if there's something that grinds your personal gears, let me know. I'll be happy to go off about it if it's a personal axe that I feel needs goring. And in the meantime, be well, be safe, be here when I get back. Next time we'll probably be talking some more gun stuff. Y'all take care now. Bye-bye.